Okay, so we talked about some useful commands or shortcuts. We talked about how to set up a printing view and how to fit your drawing in your page through viewports and layouts. So the other thing we have to do before we can learn about AutoCAD features or how to read a drawing in AutoCAD is units and annotations. So let's go very quickly through those features. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get familiar with commands. So let's type units. So we have drawing units, which in this drawing that we're opening, they are set for architectural. So that makes a lot of sense. Hence, if you close the window and zoom into your drawing, you'll see the annotations have this type of design. It's not an arrow, it's the architectural type. Okay, so let's type units, and their precision is in fractions, which is okay, but you can change the precision to whatever you want. The units are in inches. You can also change to whatever you want depending on your drawing restrictions. And we have degrees, minutes, seconds instead of radians or decimal degrees. Okay, so this is imperial units for this drawing, so it's an architectural drawing for US most likely. Okay, so we learned the first thing about our drawing, that is in inches and is in architectural template. I'm not gonna change anything. Okay, so if you wanted to measure more things, or if you wanted to just keep editing your annotations, you'll have to click on the annotation ribbon, and here you have a lot of options, but the most important ones are the font of your annotation. So this number right here is in Romans, and if you wanted to go back to changing the size of the annotation, you'll have to click on Dimension Style Manager, which the command for it is _dim style, but you can get to it through this arrow right here. So on annotation, click on this little arrow right here. Okay, it's on right here for more options. So dimension style, or again, if you don't see it, just simply do _dim style. Okay, so this is the type of template they're using. If you were to click on something else, seems like they saved 3 types of annotations. It comes with the drawing when you open it. So they decided to keep these 3, but you can modify, well, you can create a new one if you want it, or you can modify this one and change the scale. So it says right now that it's at 96. If you put it at 115, okay, and you close it, it did not change much. So let's do something a little more aggressive. Modify to 200. Okay, close. It's not letting me change much here. So I wonder if they're locked. They shouldn't be locked. Let's do something. Scale dimension to layout. Let's see. From 200, what happens if I do 500? Okay, so in that case, it's not letting me, because 500 would have been extremely large. So that's okay. They're using their own template. So it's gonna say, oh, okay, fixed to 96, and this one is also fixed to 96. So let's go ahead and leave it alone. But if you were to draw a line, or better yet, if you were to draw a rectangle and started at 0, comma 0, and you type that is size 20, comma 30, and which units are we working on this new one? This is also in inches. So if you go to annotation and you say dimension, and you click on this square and click on this, or not square, but on this edge and that edge. So right now it's very small, okay? So what I wanted to do, and you were able to do, if you don't have any templates uploading, what you can do is modify and save this as a different scale, say 10. Okay, close. And now you should be able to fix that. So if you noticed, when you go to modify, we're gonna use arrows. Let's move this window so we're gonna say 50. Okay, all right, close. There you go. So in that case, that's how you're able to modify the drawing size. I don't know if in this one you had to keep scaling up. I think that you were not able to modify much more, because if you say 1,000, yeah, it's not gonna let you. But in a regular drawing, when you open your own drawing and you're starting from scratch, that's how you modify your thing. You go to that's how you modify your annotation. You go to dim style and then modify, and then you can modify a lot of details. You can do arrows or whatever fits best, like that, and you change to the size that you want to work with. Okay, so that's how you do your annotations. Okay, let's get rid of this and go back to the original drawing. So the first thing is the annotations. We figured out they're in units and they're using the template is architectural, and we figured out that they have been using this for in a type of unit that is going to be in feet and then inches. So it's not going to be in international units, it's going to be in imperial units. So that's how you figure out the units of your drawing and how to change, modify, or update, edit your annotations.